I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. Alright, taking it for a little drive real quick, so that way I can kind of just test it out. Gotta double foot this shit, because I want to die. But we're gonna go ahead and get out here. Just test her out again. Shifting through the gears pretty decent, sounds good. The oil pressure's up at 40 while I'm driving, so everything is ready to go. I just took it down the road, as y'all seen, and she drives fine. She goes through all the gears fine. Just whenever I start slowing down and stop it, it kind of tries to die. So I double foot it, keep it running, and then just keep on going. The dyno place is about 20 minutes from here, so tomorrow, as soon as I get done with my appointment, I'm gonna hop in the fucking truck, warm it up, take it up there, and then we'll go ahead and get started on it. If I can film, I'm gonna film in there and just kind of show what he's doing with it, because he's tuning a lot of trucks around here and a lot of cars, and I just want to kind of see what he's gonna be doing with it. Want to hear how it sounds, see the whole process, and film it, just so that way I can give you guys a video. So fuck it, we're gonna just do it. We're gonna send it tomorrow, because you know, if I was hearing any ticking or knocking or anything like that, then I'd obviously be fucking concerned. But there's no ticking, no knocking, just exhaust leak, and yeah, I ain't fucking worried about that shit. So yeah, she sounds good, she's healthy, she runs, she does what she needs to do for now. She's going to be dailied. That was the whole kind of purpose behind putting this cam in, is just because it's a dailyable cam. I can, you know, have something that sounds good and at least runs decent, and know that the top end and everything is perfectly fine in all the gaskets. So let's go ahead and fast forward to tomorrow, and then we'll be picking up and getting it tuned. So catch y'all in the morning. All right, boys, it's time. We're about to go ahead and slide to the tuner, and yeah, we'll see how this shit goes. The oil pressure is still about the same as it was, so we'll go ahead and just take it up here, see what he says, and let him go ahead and get a tune on it. And as long as it's got oil pressure the whole ride, we'll just keep on fucking riding, and just see if we can go ahead and get this damn thing tuned. I'll fix the little kinks and shit afterwards, but as far as now, we just need to go get it tuned so I can drive it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit the road. Over here at Carlson Performance and Dyno. Gonna get her ready. If y'all need anything as far as LS's, tuning, anything like that, performance mods, come check them out. Carlson Performance and Dyno. Specialize in everything. right, boys, we finally got this damn thing tuned. Shout out to Carlson Performance and Dyno, James. If y'all need anything and y'all in the 910 area, I definitely trust him. He's got 18 plus years of experience dealing with damn LSs, and it only took him maybe an hour or two to kind of get everything dialed in. Then I did have like a little slight vacuum leak that he was able to fix. He put an O2 bung in there for me, so that way he could read the AFRs and shit. So everything turned out good. We did 3 pulls. The first pull, it was at around, well, he was trying to get it dialed in. The second pull, he was at about 260. And then the third pull, it got to about 272 on 87 octane and stock intake and all that shit. Honestly, that's fucking great. So, I mean, I'm gonna just keep it how it is. Like I was telling them, it really weren't for performance mods. It was really just because the fucking engine was failing and I needed to kind of replace everything, and I just wanted it to sound good and kind of drive good. So that's what we got dialed in, and she's driving good as fuck now. She sounds good. From the dyno pools that y'all seen, I mean, no leaks, no crazy shit, no sounds, no crazy shit like that. So I'm happy. I'm fucking satisfied. I'm glad I did this shit. And I was nervous, I ain't gonna lie, because it's the first motor that I kind of really pulled apart and tried to put together again with new shit. But yeah, I can't be more prouder of this shit, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna get back to the house. Now I can start kind of driving this damn thing around and just, you know, fixing the little kinks and shit like that, and then we'll be good to go, man. So I definitely found me a new tuner. He's a real cool dude, like I said, man. He's got good reviews. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. So that's exactly where I'm gonna keep going, down here back in the sticks. So guess I'll update y'all as soon as I get back to the house and get this thing parked, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But wish I would have got some more footage for y'all, but yeah, like I said, we was locked in. I was just trying to make sure everything was going well. We were looking for a vacuum leak, but other than that, man, everything went smooth. So all right, folks, so this is the day after the tune, and everything's been running fine. Everything is driving good. I haven't had any crazy smells, any sounds or anything like that, like I said yesterday, other than the exhaust leak that I got coming from both sides of the headers. It's just the way that the headers are. I'm probably gonna get some heat wrap and just try to wrap it around where it's leaking at, and just see if I can kind of patch it up that way. But I'm gonna get the exhaust redone from probably about here back, just because this tip here, you can kind of see from where I got it done previously, the fucking bushing came out of the exhaust hanger, and that one just likes to fucking flop around. And as far as just the exhaust sound, it's hitting way harder on this side than the other side. So I kind of want to equal it out a little bit. I want to go with equal length, but I'm not going to go that far with it right now because the motor in it isn't permanent. I do plan on probably going with a 6.0 now that I've talked to my tuner and just kind of had a couple conversations with him about what I need to do in the future. He said if I wanted to keep the setup that I need in it now and make more power, all I would have to do is put a TBSS intake on it, switch it to 93, and then I'll be making a whole lot more power. Of course, with the mud tires, can't really put a lot of mile per hour up on a dyno just because it's gonna fucking just destroy the rear end damn near, and the dyno won't register all that shit properly. And too bad. Those 4.8s, man, they like to rev up, and while it was on the second pool, that's when we added 2 degrees of timing, and that bitch still wanted to keep turning, but I was limited on fuel because, like I said, I'm on 87 tune right now. I didn't want to do 93 right now just because I want to kind of see how it plays out. I'll eventually do 93 TBSS intake and just get it re-dynoed while I'm building the 6.0 on the side. Just try to pull out as much power as I can. But like I said, the motor is tired, so it's not really too much that I want to do. I'm not going to be beating the hell out of it. The main purpose behind doing all of this was just to kind of experiment, start to learn the LS platform and make my truck sound good, getting more drivability and reliability out of it. Swap all the gaskets and shit because those were all fucking dry rotted and just fucking done for. So that was really the main goal for this build, was to get good sound, be able to drive it around every day like I still do, and just kind of get, you know, a better sense of me knowing what the fuck is going on with the motor versus me believing somebody else that I bought it from. But yeah, now I have a chance to kind of keep it properly maintained and do shit the right way with it being brand new. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. But yeah, everything is working out good. So throughout the week, I'll just kind of give y'all some driving videos, kind of update y'all day by day, kind of how it's driving. I haven't had any issues. Like I said, I get up to 55, bitch be purring all the way up. I don't have no cutting out, no crazy shit. I got a check engine light on, but that's just a lot of stored codes and shit that I've had in there before. Evap leak and the fucking O2 sensors are not working. So Tuner said that he can goddamn get those to come off. He just wanted to make sure that everything is smoothed out within the next couple of days, and then we can revisit it later. He'll pull it up on the computer and get it situated. So shout out to Carlson Dyno, man, because he's really experienced with these LSs. A lot of people that I try to talk to or try to ask shit about, they know about certain stuff, but they only build for certain applications. He has seen every single application, worked on every application, and tuned every application, so he kind of knows exactly what I'm looking for me just telling him my goals. So yeah, man, it's always good fucking finding somebody that can help you out and give you some more knowledge, because I don't got all of it, but you know, that's how you learn, is get out here, try it your damn self, go talk to people that fucking are really knowledgeable in it, and they can help you out and get you to where you need to go. Yeah, just wanted to update y'all on the dyno information. I know it didn't put a lot out there, but like I said, this is not a fucking power truck. I'm not gonna post my numbers and shit like it's gonna be crazy. 272 ain't shit, bro. I've had Hondas that had 350 fucking horsepower, so that's not impressive to me. Like I said, it wasn't for the dyno, it weren't for power. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back to it. All right, so we back in here a couple days later. After the tune, it's the end of the week, just about. It's Friday. There are 0 fucking leaks, and there's no real like drips except for, you know, the little exhaust drip that I've had from the exhaust leak. I do plan on taking it to blading, so that way I can get my new Y pipe welded in with the rest of the exhaust, just so that way they can re-bend everything, because all this shit, man, I just want to get it kind of situated, because the exhaust tip on the back is pushing out of the hanger, and it's got a bush in there. So I just want to kind of get them to get it straight and bent again, so that way everything is just perfect how it was before I started fucking with shit. So yeah, we just gonna do that. I mean, it sounds good for now. It's just pretty unequal, but that has to do with a lot of it not being a true dual anymore. So not a big deal, but that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got no complaints. It's driving great. I mean, the oil pressure is kind of up and down just depending on the weather, so I might throw some thicker oil in it since it's getting hotter outside and see if that changes anything. But like I said, it might be the bearings. Just, you know, at this point with 300K, it's kind of expected, but it runs fine as far as everything else. There's no leaks, no, you know, overheating. I'm not losing coolant, not losing oil. So everything is good, and doing those dyno pulls pretty much told me to send it. So not sure if you noticed or not, but I only got one fog light. So yeah, so whenever I bought it, I noticed that it did have a harness hanging, but I'm gonna have to find that shit, because I just got an extension and I got a new set of fog lights. Just a little cheap ass inexpensive mod that I needed to go ahead and do, because it's gonna help me be able to see at night. But yeah, went ahead and got these fog lights. It's just some clear lenses with the black housing, not nothing special crazy. Got the LED bowls for it. Got a pigtail and the harness clip, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for the fog light on this side, because this side has it. We'll put these new fog lights in, and then we should be good to go as far as just, you know, front end shit, you know, things that I need. And then we can focus more on the body work and then the paint and shit like that, because that's something else that's kind of like, okay, bothering me. So I may wrap just the hood, I mean the roof. I'll go ahead and do the body work on the roof, just so that way it's smooth, clear, but I may go ahead and wrap it black, like a gloss black. I don't know, I might eventually just go get a little bit of black and spray it gloss black and keep it that way. I don't know, tell me what y'all think. It'd be a lot cheaper to paint this color because it's already on here, and then all I would have to do is do some body work, sanding, and then I can just basically get half the amount of paint that I would need if it was just primered for, you know, painting this thing again, because a lot of the areas are pretty good. They're not fucked up or anything, but you know me, I want to have everything down there perfect. And then yeah, that'll be pretty much what we moving on to after this, but no timeline on nothing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get down to knocking out the fog lights, and then we'll hop back in it whenever I get them installed, and kind of hopefully they fucking work with the harness. All right, so getting down to it, and I got one of the fog lights installed already, so looks a whole lot better than this crusty ass shit right here. Came with a bulb already, but I'm not gonna be using those because I got the LEDs, so should be good to go. It's just two 10mm bolts on the top. You'll have to get them from the top because they bolt in. Got the harness on this side already installed. I went ahead and put the OEM tubing on it, and then I wrapped it with some electrical like harness tape, and we should be good to go as far as that. So hopefully whenever I put these bitches in and plug them up and then press the button, they should come on. If not, then we're gonna have to trace down some more problems, but hopefully that's not the case. All right, so we finally got them done, and I got it on. So these look way better than not having shit in there. So now the front end is a little more complete looking, and now whenever I'm driving at night, I can actually see shit that's down here. Cause show y'all what it looks like just with them off. Thank God that they were able to cut on, because I was scared that damn they weren't going to be able to, just with the corrosion up top, but didn't affect it too much down here. So yeah, they look good. All I gotta do is take this little plastic wrap off of here. Good to go, man. Nice, clean, clear, smooth looking. Better than a hole just sitting under there. I wanted to get the LED like pods, the strips, but I don't know. I just think these OEM styles just look a lot better to me as far as just completing the front end. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So I'm gonna check the trans fluid real quick, and the coolant's good, oil's good. So just gonna check that, check the power steering fluid, and then we should be good to go. I'm gonna just give y'all a nice little idle clip of how she sounds now with the tune, and after me driving it a few days. Like I said, I still got those exhaust leaks that I'm gonna be trying to find. But yeah, we'll go from there. But let's go ahead and crank her up, pull her out. Fog lights look way better now. But yeah, about to check the trans fluid just one more time, and then yeah, that'll be pretty much it. So we'll see how we get, but I'm gonna start chasing these leaks, and then we'll see where we go from there. She sounds good as hell. Yes, sir.